In the world of sales, what is closer's addiction and why does it matter and how does it hurt you? I'm Scott Bell. I'm coming to you live from Honolulu, Oahu on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. For the past 9 years, I have been writing with salespeople pretty much every day consistently. And there's things that I have been able to pick up and deduce based upon having conversations with salespeople. And one of the things that happens is physiologically, when you close a deal, you get a dopamine rush. And you get that rush, that excitement, that feeling, the euphoria, and you want to get that feeling again. And so here's what happens when a salesperson struggles. They want that euphoria, so they shortcut the sales process so they can get to the end of the deal, so they can close the sale and they can make things happen. What you need to know about is too much dopamine and that the passion to find it and to go after it consistently can get you in depression, can cause some depression. So not a doctor, not pretending to be one here on the YouTube, but you need to know that that happens, okay? So that's one thing. And if you look around the world of sales, there's all sorts of different people there. There's people who are addicted to drugs, there's people who are addicted to gambling, there's people who are addicted to activities, like jumping off of stuff, just stuff that would typically be dangerous for anybody else. There's all these activities that they have. It could be sex, it could be, buying stuff, selling stuff. They're after that rush. And what ends up happening is salespeople will go after a feeling to replace the dopamine that they're missing when they don't close a deal, right? And it sends them into a downward spiral. It causes all sorts of problems, but nobody wants to talk about the health of a salesperson because it's a dangerous taboo topic, right? If you talk about it, then you gotta own it, then you gotta fix it, and there's things that gotta be done, and that's not even true. It's like, you should have this conversation and know that there is such a thing as closer's addiction. There is such a thing as, I feel like I gotta go close a deal. Now there's another layer to this. So if you got people who work underneath the sales team, you got people who are installers, you got people who are delivery drivers, you got people who do coding, there's always a downstream. So you're the salesperson, there's something downstream that's happening. When those people all rely upon you, they're looking up and they're going, hey sales guy, you didn't close the deal. How come you didn't close the deal? I'm not working, right? I got stuff I gotta do. It doesn't matter if you sell anything. It could be cars, it could be computers, it could be electronics, it could be soft goods, it could be hard goods. Everybody's looking at the sales guy go and close the deal, so there's a ton of pressure on you. So you walk out of a deal, you didn't close it, and you're depressed, you're lonely, you're sad, and you're like, what do I gotta do to get my dopamine rush back? What do I gotta do to fix this problem? How come that all of a sudden I had dopamine, I went into the call, I thought I was gonna close the deal, I don't have dopamine, and it's a huge issue, okay? So know that closer's addiction is real because you want to be the guy or the girl that can go in the office and be like, look at this, close another deal, slate it, got it, I'm gonna go get another one, right? And you want everybody to stand up and be like, yes, sales guy, sales girl, you're fantastic, keep going, right? And you want that attention. And so what will happen is when salespeople aren't getting that attention, they start acting in a negative manner. They start doing things that they typically wouldn't do so they can get attention. And it doesn't matter if it's bad attention, it doesn't matter if it's good attention, they just want some sort of attention. And so you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to what's going on here. So let's say that you're struggling as a salesperson, right? You're after that dopamine rush. You're after that recognition. You're after everybody saying, good job. You're after that euphoria of getting ink to paper. I'm going to tell you right now, for me, closing a deal is the second greatest feeling in the world. I'm not going to tell you what the first is. You got to tell me what yours is. Maybe not. Please don't. In the description in the box down below. Leave that one alone. Leave it to yourself. But you know what the first greatest feeling in the world is. And I'm gonna tell you, closing a deal is second. It's a euphoria, it's a rush, and if you're struggling as a salesperson, if you're struggling mentally, please go get help. Go see a doctor, get a psychiatrist, pay somebody some money and saying, I'm struggling. My friend Bob Beverly says, look, when somebody has a car that's broken, they take it to a mechanic. When somebody's tooth hurts, they go see a dentist. When your head is hurt, when your heart is hurt, you go see a specialist, you pay the person the money, you get back on top, and you start closing deals. There you go. Closer's addiction is real. You got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant sent another fantastic video, probably from a cool location. Today, I'm in Honolulu, Oahu, getting ready to watch sunset. Look at this. Look right there behind me. We're about 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away. Got Diamond Head right there. Perfect day to talk about sales. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.